Start your day with a powerful morning prayer of gratitude and joy, filling your heart with peace, faith, and hope. Give thanks to God for a new day of life and receive strength to overcome any challenge. A grateful heart changes everything. As this new day begins, may this morning prayer awaken your soul to joy, thankfulness, and the beautiful presence of God all around you. Before the first message arrives, before the rush of responsibilities pulls at your focus, choose stillness. Breathe in deeply. You woke up today. That is not small. That is grace. Heavenly Father, thank you for the gift of this new morning. Thank you for opening my eyes once again. Not everyone received this gift today. Not everyone woke up in peace, in shelter, or in health. But here I am, alive, breathing, and aware of your presence. I may not know what this day holds, but I do know who holds me. Help me, Lord, to begin this Thursday not with stress, not with anxiety or distraction, but with deep, grounded gratitude. Not the kind that depends on things going right, but the kind that rests in who you are. Thank you for the small things I often overlook. The bed I slept in, the food I'll eat today, the people who love me, the mind that still thinks, the heart that still beats. These are miracles, disguised as routine. Teach me to see them as sacred. Let this gratitude shape my thoughts, slow down my spirit, and soften my reactions. May I respond with kindness because I've received mercy. May I walk with joy because I've known your faithfulness. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Psalm 118:24. If you're choosing to enter this day with a thankful heart, comment grateful for grace, and let's begin today in joy. Father, sometimes I forget that joy is a choice. I look at the heaviness in the world, the headlines, the heartaches, the losses, and I let those things write the story of my day before it even begins. But today, I choose something better. I choose joy, because you are still God. You are still good. You are still here. Even when my emotions feel tangled and uncertain, I will choose to anchor my soul in what is unchanging. Your presence, your truth, your promises. You are not surprised by what this day holds. You've already gone ahead of me. You are behind me, beside me, within me. Teach me to be aware of your goodness in every moment. Let the way the sunlight falls through the trees remind me that you are an artist. Let the sound of laughter be a reminder that joy is still possible. Let the aroma of coffee or the warmth of a friend's voice stir my soul to gratitude. Life is still beautiful because you are in it. Help me not to wait for perfect conditions before I feel thankful. Gratitude isn't about having everything I want. It's about recognizing everything I already have. And the truth is, if I have you, I already have more than enough. Let me not carry the weight of comparison today. Don't let me measure my joy against someone else's life. I don't want what the world offers. I want what only you give. Peace that lasts, joy that strengthens, love that anchors. So today, Father, open my eyes. Let me live awake. Let me live thankful. If you're choosing to walk in joy today, not because of circumstances, but because of who God is, comment, joy is a decision. Lord, when I pause long enough to pay attention, I realize how much you've already done for me. The moments you protected me and I didn't even know it. The doors you opened that I didn't have the strength to knock on. The quiet comfort you gave when I was too tired to pray. I don't want to take those things for granted anymore. Thank you for being the kind of father who meets me in my ordinary. You don't wait for me to be impressive, productive, or perfect. You meet me in my pajamas, with messy hair and unfinished prayers. You meet me in my doubts. You meet me in my silence. And still, you call me beloved. Today I ask you to awaken my heart. Not just my body, not just my routine, but my heart. Awaken it to the gifts around me. Awaken it to the joy of being alive. Awaken it to the calling that comes with being yours. Let my life today reflect gratitude, not only in words, but in how I speak to others, how I respond under pressure, how I show up for people who need love. May my gratitude overflow into action. I don't want to waste this day distracted, bitter, or rushing from task to task. I want to move through it with intention, aware that each breath is a miracle, each moment an opportunity to reflect your goodness. And when the pressures of the day try to pull me away from this peace, remind me of what I declared this morning. I choose joy. I choose to be thankful. I choose to let this day be holy. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts and be thankful. Colossians 3:15. If you're choosing to live this day wide awake to God's goodness, comment, awakened by grace. Father, sometimes the challenge isn't in finding something to be thankful for, but in slowing down enough to truly notice it. Life moves so fast, deadlines, notifications, schedules, but you, Lord, you move differently. You are never rushed. You don't measure value by how much I accomplish, but by how close I walk with you. Teach me to walk slowly today, not with laziness, but with presence. Help me to truly see the people around me, to listen when someone speaks, to smile at the stranger, to pause and give thanks for moments that don't shout but whisper, God is here. There are so many miracles I miss because I'm too busy to notice. The way my lungs expand without me thinking, the way sunlight pours through a window and warms the room, the way a familiar voice brings comfort to my spirit. These are holy things, and I don't want to be too distracted to worship you for them. Gratitude shifts the way I see my life. It doesn't change my circumstances, it changes my heart. And with a changed heart, I walk into today differently. I respond with grace. I forgive more quickly. I complain less. I worry less. Because I know you are already in the details of my day. God, help me let go of the pressure to perform. I don't have to earn joy, I just have to notice it. I don't have to strive for peace, I just have to receive it. I don't have to chase after love, because I'm already held by it. And if I forget today, if I start rushing, comparing, complaining, draw me back to this stillness. Remind me of what I know right now, that this life is a gift, that you are near, that joy is not a reward. It's my inheritance as your child. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Philippians 4:6. If you're choosing to walk slowly and notice the beauty of God around you today, comment, I see the gifts. Father, I'm learning that joy isn't something I wait for, it's something I grow. And gratitude is the soil where it begins. But like anything that grows, it takes care. It takes intention, it takes daily practice. So this morning I tend to the garden of my heart. I pull out the weeds of discontentment. I remove the thorns of jealousy and comparison. And I make space for joy to take root. Let every thank you I speak today be like water to that soil. Let my words nourish the atmosphere around me. Words of encouragement, patience, gentleness. When I'm tempted to complain, turn my words into praise. When I'm tempted to rush, slow my heart with remembrance. God, I'm not here to pretend that life is easy. I know that burdens come. I know some days feel heavy before they even begin. But I also know that you are present in both the heavy and the light. You don't ask me to fake a smile. You invite me to bring the real me into your presence. And there I find joy not in escape but in surrender. Today help me to look at my life with fresh eyes. Not the eyes of scarcity or fear, but eyes of abundance and trust. Let me say, it is enough. Let me see that I am not missing out. I am not behind. I am not forgotten. I am deeply known and held. Remind me that joy doesn't need a stage. It doesn't need applause. It grows quietly, in gratitude, in service, in stillness, in prayer. Help me to be the kind of person who multiplies joy wherever I go. Let my presence bring light into rooms. Let my attitude lift burdens. Let my spirit reflect the hope I've found in you. Rejoice always. Pray continually. Give thanks in all circumstances. For this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18. If you're asking God to grow joy in your life today, comment, joy is growing in me. Lord, as the light of this day continues to rise, I ask you to help me rise with it. Not just physically, but spiritually. Let me rise in hope, rise in purpose, rise in joy that doesn't depend on how I feel, but on who you are. There are so many voices in the world telling me to do more, chase more, be more, but your voice is different. Yours says, I am loved, I am enough, I am yours. And from that place of identity, I want to live this day, not striving but trusting, not proving but praising. Remind me that the moments where I pause, breathe, and return to you are not wasted time. They are sacred. They realign my heart. They refill my soul. They redirect my focus from the temporary to the eternal. And Lord, thank you for the way you use even platforms like this one, to speak, to comfort, to encourage hearts that may feel alone. For those who've joined this prayer today, I pray you, meet them right where they are, in the kitchen, in the car, at work, in silence, in tears, in joy. Let this moment be a holy interruption. If this prayer has spoken to your heart, I invite you to subscribe for more moments like this. Simple pauses with eternal impact. And if you feel led, click the like button, not for attention, but so others can be drawn into this moment of peace too. God, as we carry gratitude into the hours ahead, remind us again and again, joy is not out there somewhere. It's here, it's now, it's in you. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Nehemiah 8:10. If you're walking into this day with strength found in joy, comment, "Joy is my strength." Father, as the day unfolds, help me not to lose sight of what I asked for this morning. It's easy to begin the day with good intentions, with gratitude on my lips and joy in my heart. But so quickly, the pace of life tries to drown it out. One harsh word, one delayed plan, one stressful moment, and suddenly the peace fades. But you, Lord, are not fragile. Your joy is not easily shaken. And if I remain rooted in you, I won't be either. Remind me throughout the day to return to the stillness where this prayer began. In the rush of my tasks, let there be pauses of quiet, even if just in my thoughts. Short, simple prayers, deep breaths, gentle reminders, you are with me. That alone is enough. Help me treat the people I encounter with compassion, especially when I'm tired or overwhelmed. Let my gratitude not just live in private prayer, but overflow into public grace. Make me the kind of person who carries peace into tense spaces, who listens more than I speak, who forgives even when no apology comes. Let the way I carry myself today reflect that I've been in your presence this morning. Let it show in my attitude, in my posture, in the way I work, in the way I love. I know I will be tempted to return to self-focus, to grumbling, to distraction. But even then, pull me gently back to joy. Let my heart stay soft, open, and in tune with you. Not because life is perfect, but because you are. And when the unexpected happens today, and it will, help me remember that it's not outside and of your hands. My gratitude isn't dependent on perfection. It flows from trust, from surrender. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Isaiah 26:3. Lord, I know that gratitude is not just a morning prayer. It's a posture I carry through the entire day. But I also know how easily I drift. The more I focus on tasks and pressure, the easier it becomes to forget the stillness of the morning. That's why I need you to walk with me through every hour. Be my reminder when I start to complain. Be my strength when I begin to tire. Be my compass when decisions come quickly and the answers feel unclear. Let gratitude not just remain a thought, but become my instinct, my first response instead of my last resort. And when interruptions come, and they always do, don't let me treat them as annoyances, but as opportunities. Remind me that sometimes you speak most clearly through the things I didn't plan. Help me to pause, to breathe, and to ask, what are you showing me in this? Let me not rush past the beauty hidden in ordinary places, a stranger's kindness, a child's laughter, the way the wind moves through trees. Teach me to savor these things like sacred glimpses of eternity. The world tries to sell me joy in big packages, loud voices, endless striving, but you offer it quietly, freely, and fully. I don't want to miss it. Help me see that every act of gratitude is also an act of resistance against fear, against scarcity, against bitterness. When I choose to be thankful, I'm choosing to live differently. I'm declaring that darkness does not define my day, that the goodness of God still surrounds me. Let every thought that enters my mind be filtered through your truth. Let every response be softened by grace. Let my day be marked not by what I achieve, but by who I reflect, Jesus. And whatever you do, whether in word or deed, do it all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him. Colossians 3:17. Lord, as this day draws nearer to its middle, I want to pause once more and center my heart on you. Life pulls me in so many directions, but you remain my steady anchor. When distractions crowd my mind, remind me to come back to this place of gratitude, to breathe deeply and remember your faithfulness. Help me not to lose sight of the blessings that surround me, the little mercies, the answered prayers, the quiet moments of peace. They may seem small in the rush of daily life, but I know they are your fingerprints on my day. Teach me to be content with what I have, even when I long for more. Help me see that abundance isn't about having everything, but about recognizing your provision in all things. May I walk today with a heart full of thankfulness, no matter what comes my way. Let this gratitude transform my perspective. When challenges arise, may I face them with courage, knowing you are by my side. When joy fills my moments, may I celebrate it with a thankful heart, giving you all the glory. Help me to live today as a reflection of your love, a love that is patient, kind, and unchanging. May my words and actions bring light to those around me, drawing them closer to you. And at the end of this day, when I look back, may I see a path paved with grace, joy, and unwavering gratitude. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalm 107:1. Lord, as this morning turns into midday and the tasks ahead continue to press in, I ask for your strength to carry on with a heart full of gratitude. Help me to remember that joy is not just an emotion, but a choice to see your hand in every moment, no matter how ordinary or challenging. When I feel overwhelmed or discouraged, remind me to pause and breathe in your peace. Let your joy be my anchor, steady and sure, even when the waves of life crash around me. Teach me to find delight in the little things, a kind word, a quiet moment, the warmth of the sun on my face. Father, I pray that this gratitude transforms me, that it changes how I view my work, my relationships, and my purpose. May I walk through this day with open eyes and an open heart, ready to receive your blessings and share them freely with others. Help me to carry this spirit of thankfulness beyond today, making it a daily rhythm that shapes what's my life. Let gratitude and joy be the foundation of all I do, reflecting your love and light into the world. Thank you for this new day, for your endless mercy, and for the gift of your presence. I surrender this morning and all that it holds to you. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalm 118:1. Now I invite you to take a moment for your own prayer. Speak to God in your own words. Open your heart and surrender all that you feel, need, or want to be healed. Take your time and let God work within you right now. If you feel led, please share in the comments where you're praying from, and if comfortable, a little about what God is doing in your life. Your story could encourage and strengthen others going through similar struggles. Here, we are a community of prayer, supporting one another in faith and love. Let's grow together in this journey. Leave your comment below and let's lift each other up in prayer. If you watched the video this far, comment "Grace and Purpose"